So first, good afternoon. Welcome to everybody. So after Geshe-la made me to become Bodhisattva by labeling. It's just like your puppy called Snowline. I'm far away many eons to be Bodhisattva. Far away to be Bodhisattva. I don't know when. I don't know that time when. So it's like that. So just apologize. And okay.
Thank you, Rinpoche. So, my name is Daniel Aiken, this is Tim McNeil, and we're the publishers of Wisdom Publications. And we wanted to, on this special occasion, to take the opportunity to celebrate the launch of 2 new books. So one of those books is from Lama Yeshe, and one of the books is from Lama Tsongkhapa. And so it's a pleasure and a privilege for Wisdom Publications to publish these new books. So I wanted to show the first one. So this is the first book, and Lama Yeshe really, with his vision of publications for wisdom culture, which was the, I guess, the inspiration for the founding of Wisdom Publications. And so it's really a delight, and we treasure the opportunity to publish another one of Lama Yeshe's book. This book is called Ma Mudra, How to Discover Our True Nature. It's based on the teachings of the first Panchen Lama's well-known root text, Ganden Ma Mudra. And Lama Yeshe gave these teachings in Australia in 1981. It was edited by Venerable Rabina. So, and then the second book, sorry. The second book is from Rinpoche. So Rinpoche, it's an absolute privilege to publish your precious teachings. And, you know, throughout history, books have had, you know, a significant role in preservation and dissemination of the Buddha's teachings. And it's due to the kindness of teachers like yourself that this tradition continues. So thank you very much, Rinpoche.
So, Rinpoche, I first met you 45 years ago this year. And it's been 30 years this year since Rinpoche asked me to run Wisdom Publications. So I'm particularly honored and pleased to be able to offer Rinpoche his own teachings in the latest publication. And I'm also very pleased to say that one of the most important things about Dharma organizations is that they have good leadership, but a sense of succession, a sense of passing along the baton to younger leaders. And I had the great good fortune to meet Daniel, and he's basically been running Wisdom, I think is pretty apparent to many people, and he's doing a spectacular job, Rinpoche. So I'm offering Rinpoche a book and a successor.
evolution of the Wisdom Publication. Lama, I think they asked to Dr. Nick Capon, I think was, I don't know, he came to third course. Meditation, the 1 month meditation course, not the 7 days or 15 days, not that. 1 month meditation course. We did 2 times in a year. Then when we started to travel to the West, then we cancelled. The Lama cancelled doing 2 times. So start to do only 1 month in each year. 1 month, I think maybe I couldn't come from Dharamsala. I think otherwise, so every time, not necessarily from beginning, but since I start traveling in the West or live in the West America, then lately not from beginning. So there especially last 2 weeks. And, so anyway, Nick had been busy. He was busy also, even the third course, he and I don't know, girlfriend or wife, I don't know, Ishkandu. So they were there for third course, and the Gomba, in the old Gomba. So fourth course, their mother came. So he's been busy. From the third course, and especially book on the working on the book from the fourth course. Were you busy before fourth course? Huh? Were you busy before fourth course? Huh? What? Well, I saw him there. I'm at hallucination. We're busy before fourth course? Working the book? Huh?
On Golden Sun.
Yes, this was my first alumni book, Wish Fulfilling Sun. Golden Sun, oh, I see. Not just eye sun or mud sun, golden sun. So we're busy. Since from that time on the book, we spent quite a bit of translating, and so Lama wished to make a London book, but I still did not complete the Wish People Golden Sun. But if I did, I wanted to use more, because they usually London texts don't use, especially Tibetan, don't use pictures inside. But I thought to make a, book showing, especially like about karma, many things, the pictures of real, more like that. Anyway, so far I didn't get done that. So very, very sorry, deeply sorry from the heart or from the feet. So he's been busy since around that time, busy. Then Lama asked to start with publication. Huh? Did Lama ask you? So Lama asked him to start with publication. So busy for so many years. So he started this. Then you see later, then I asked him to run with publication. So he started to archive. Lama is teaching some my blah 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 blah. So he started my book from my blah blah blah, the Lama's teachings. So like that, up to now worked so. However, you see, I already told a long time ago, the book, when the teachings are materialized in the book, you see, it goes very far in the world. World corners. Everywhere it can reach. World everywhere can reach. People can use everywhere, every corner of the world. So its benefit, really, it benefit unbelievable in the world. Every corner of the world. Can imagine. Of course, you will travel. Can't travel them, but the book can reach everywhere. So that's the FPMT. The great activity, one of the great activity, awakening suffering beings, or awakening their mind from sleep of ignorance. Sleep the ignorance, like good job he uses. Because it's difficult to understand ignorance. A long time ago, before Buddhism, now so much spread, but before even Tibet, his Holiness or the monks came to India before that. So Gujab uses ignorance. For ignorance is difficult to understand, so that he uses sleep. He used the word sleep for ignorance in the West when he speaks to Western people. He went in Tibet, and I think I don't know how long he started Dharma, but when he came, so he used sleep for ignorance. So the book, one of the FPMT great benefit was liberating the suffering beings from the Catholic. It's all the suffering, all the problem, all the suffering came from ignorance. And wherever you see yourself, others, animals, insects, everything come from ignorance, caused by ignorance. Ignorance. Sorry, just one simple example. The snake. What I remember, to tell you, snake comes like this, but this small animal mongoose You see, truth is very sharp. So you bite on the snake, you bite. So the snake goes away. Somehow the snake goes away. But you see, after some time, he was busy cleaning his mouth. The monk was busy cleaning his mouth. He was busy doing something, eating something or cleaning. But the snake came backside. One time snake came backside and catched here, then finished. But the snake comes front, he sharpened the teeth to bite. The snake goes away. It's like that. So, did you know there was snake coming? He didn't see. He was busy with the cleaning his mouth or something. Maybe busy with toothbrushing. So jogging. Busy with the cleaning mouth or something. Busy. So snake came from beside the snake caught here. They finished. Ignorance. Just to give you some example, I mean, just, that. Then you see in Washington, the retreat place, we have a window glass. So the birds, outside, of course, there's a bird feeding the grains. They have a lot to eat, all the birds, Crows come there sometimes, and then, but very busy. Not only that, but they have sorry, since I said this, then I have to describe also. On the roof of the birds, there's a mantra, Ompe Motion is a Pema. So if anybody goes underneath, it purifies 1,000 eons negative karma. 1,000 eons of negative karma get purified if you are under the mantra. So the mantra is written on the birdhouse. Tachin wrote very nicely with white paint, and and also later this time I said put Namjalma protection on the roof. So you see, whenever they come underneath to eat food, they negative karmas collected from beginningless bird get purified. So they get solved. But at the same time, where they're eating food, there's also tape recorder. I mean, they're playing the Diamond Kata Sutra, the Golden Light Sutra, and maybe my chanting mantras. So, yeah, Kidisichar, which one of my gurus, I'm sure Rinpoche came here. So, reciting Golden Light Sutra, like that there. So played all the time, day and night. You see, in the tape recorder there. The birds, for the birds to hear, to purify, to plant seed of enlightenment. Yes. So what the morning time is sometimes, not every day, but sometimes birds. Is that they think they can see the inside things through the glass. So they don't know there's a glass. You see, the morning they try to come inside, but they bang, they body bang. You see, on the glass. You understand? So did you ignore? I just what I remember. So I just tell you that. Oh, the whole world, First War, Second World War, Third didn't happen yet. But all the problems came from ignorance. That's why most important to most important. So that I was in the Dharma book. Well, so important to develop wisdom, to learn Dharma. Omniscient one's teaching, omniscient one, not the ignorant one, but omniscient one's teaching. All that to develop to bring light in your mind. Bring light. I found it here, but no, that. Bring light, not like this, not make your mind like gloomy, foggy. There's no sun, no light, none of that. Light, bring light, in your mind. Your mind. You help to bring light, wisdom sun in the mind of a sentence, in the mind of other suffering living beings. All the Buddhists one, all the enlightened, once the teaching the lighting, reducing, releasing the suffering beings from ignorance. So like that. So the FPMT, what the FPMT have been doing, all the starts from Nick, all like that. Then so many years, all changed now. Sorry. Daniel, yeah, sorry, I'm sorry. So kind, so good. So this is what enlightened world, every corner of the world. The book was everywhere. So good. Then, sorry. Of course, then, of course, then education, meditation, education. So there were FPMT so many years. Long time ago, before we start mass program, basic program, the old centers, they already learned cases, gave mathematical teachings and Abhisamana, all the bigger centers, they happened already before the master program and the basic program started. So then Lama, he said, then discussed with Geshe Gyatso. Geshe Gyatso was the Lama is his class leader in the Baksa. After we, just myself escaped from Tibet, Pagri, is close to Bhutan, and skipped through Bhutan to Baksa. So I lived there 8 years. So I was put into little imprint of the omniscient ones, the Buddhist philosophy, the extensive teaching of the describing the path, the Four Noble Truths. I mean true suffering, true from where the suffering came, true cause of suffering, the mind, and then how you can seize that, those two things by seizing the true cause of suffering. You see the true suffering, that you achieve the cessation of suffering, the nirvana, then through the true path. So that and with the whole path to enlightenment, I mean the details in detail, like the airplane, that all the corners, every single part you have to learn. You see the whole path to enlightenment and the suffering and the cause of suffering. Not only that, the whole path to enlightenment, and the quality of the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, So a little imprint to study the philosophy, Baksa, so from learned, experienced teacher. So Geshe Rinpoche and and his disciple, who was also like Lama, is full of joy, very learned it, and but at the same time full of joy and very humorous like that. Then the Lama, then the next one Lama is like that. It's here. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah. So so master programs met. So 8 years study. Yeah. So Madhyamika and Abhisamalakarika, then Abhitamakosha, there is no Panavatika. Then great graduate Tantra, Ngarinchimo, then Zorum Ringa Center, the 5 clear light, the 5 category completion stage. So, the Kasuri, then Chambachatu, in Italy he started, because he discussed with Lama issue, so started in Italy. Then the student who has done well the study, then now what happened is in the FPMT is that before philosophy is only taught by geishas, but later you see, what happened? The students who started the master program, now they able to teach what is geisha philosophy, Buddhist philosophy by the lay students. By the lay students, as well as what there is no geisha course. So this has been happened quite some time ago, quite a number of years ago, like that already. So now the more centers are having a master program, and then one on the end, one nun asked me, "This is too long, this program, so need shorter programs." So I tried to make the basic program. Yeah. So this logic, about the simple Buddhist definition about mind, all the thoughts, the 6 principal consciousness and the 51 mental factors. So those are details and the basic, you see, starting from that. Then the about 4 schools and maybe 70 topics. These things Pata Bumis, so those are still the basic kind of. And then the Bodhisattva, the Lamrim, middle Lamrim, and I put Liberation by Papanka, put it there, and then the Kasore Oda Tantra, here, when the Gijitsuka was here, and he said he taught that, but that's the hard subject, he said, among the other subjects. And then all the many texts of Lojong's, the Will of Sharp Open, 7 points of thought transformation, adverses, and Heart Sutra. Those things. And then Tantra, just a part of Burmese sound. So that's a short introduction. So like that. So for 3 years, supposed to be 3 years, but in the city, they said it would take 5 years because only in the evening people go to work, so only in the evening. So so it takes 5 years. They discuss, then it takes longer in the city. Was the Lama Tsongkhapa is the people are there, students there, so they see in the past. So finished quickly within 2 years, all like that. But now many students they study in the line. Now like that. Almost every center has the basic program. All that, so much education actually you see enlightening. Like in your room you switch on, the totally dark you switch on like that. Something to your mind, you bring the, you see, besides book, then also you bring the education with the geshe who has studied in the whole life in the monastery, debating, not just by believing, no, but to debate analysis, whole life with great teachers, receiving learning teachings. Then we have 41 geshes, resident teachers in FPMT now at the moment. 41 resident teachers. So like that, they enlighten, the obscured suffering. The mother sentient beings. They're helping me see. That's great. The book goes everywhere. So that's great. So thank you very much from the depth of my heart, Nick, and then the team for many years, and it was Daniel. So everyone, Dim and everyone who has worked on this, worked on books. Great. So I want to do some dedication. Please, you do also dedication as I mentioned, please. Due to all the past, present, future merit collected by me, future merit collected by numberless sentient beings, future merit collected by numberless Buddhas. The other must be happy dedicating for Wisdom Publication and I can made the archives of wisdom books are there, all this, so. Made, anybody by seeing, touching the book, no question by reading, even by hearing the book, hearing about the book, remembering book. Or then may anyone never ever get reborn in the hell, hunger, ghost, animal realms. Never ever. from this time. And their wishes will succeed immediately, according to Holy Dharma. May all their wishes succeed, but succeed according to Holy Dharma. But was many negative karma like that. So, according to Holy Dharma. Not only that, become cause of happiness, not only that, but become cause of enlightenment or with bodhicitta. All their wishes will succeed, become cause of enlightenment. With bodhicitta, by generating bodhicitta, all like that. And then they're able to actualize root of the path to enlightenment. Following their virtuous friends and the common path, renunciation, total satisfaction, inner happiness, total inner happiness. Putting it in another way, total satisfaction, inner happiness. Everyone doesn't understand what renunciation, but I put it another way, so that as the Buddha said, by renouncing all the desires, all the desire, then you will achieve supreme happiness. As long as one follows the desire, one never gets satisfaction. Being satisfied with the Dharma wisdom, that's the real happiness. So then bodhicitta, then right view, common path, uncommon tantric state, complete generative state, completion state, all that you see, to be able to generate in their heart in this life. And then even then become enlightened, to be born in the Pure Land, where they can become enlightened. No question about reading book, but even touching, seen the book, even remember the book, it's just by that. Great benefit to them. Or then at least receive perfect human birth and meet Mahayana teaching, and meet again perfectly qualified Mahayana virtuous friend, revealing the unmistaken path to enlightenment. Then, by pleasing most the holy mind of the virtuous friend, then they achieve enlightenment quickly. Also, that's to happen. And then, next one. So, the main thing is that cause. The main benefit, cause, loving kindness, compassion, bodhicitta, in the mind of the people. Special reading, and even singing, touching, keeping the book, whatever, all that. Then through that, all the wars that are happening now, happening in the future, to be stopped. And dangers of sickness, famines, all this to be stopped. Then fire, water, like water flood, they happen even right now in the different parts of the world. Just recently, 300 people died, Kerala in India, water flood, So fire, water, fire, the California fire, 100 people came from Australia, and I think it was also New Zealand to extinguish the fire. So fire, and then not only the people die, but fire, wind, earthquakes, and landslide, or many problems there. Those things you see to be stopped. All the dangers and the global problems. Ice melted down, oceans increased, then tsunami destroyed the cities. There's global problems to be stopped. Then the book, you see, the book helps. Like that. To be able to benefit, able to stop all these problems in the world. Then prevail the perfect peace and happiness in the mind of all the people in the world, in the mind of sentient beings in the world. All that, then by generating loving kindness, peace, bodhicitta, all that. And to meet with the Dharma, to wake up the mind, by taking the light of Dharma, so that dispel the darkness of ignorance. So then achieve total cessation of the obscuration, gross and subtle, then completion and realization to each of these. I thought, of course, my guru, one of my guru, that second century Rinpoche, who was in Tibet, helper, not actual teacher, guru, but a helper giving education to His Holiness, Tibet, Buddhist philosophy in Tibet. So second session Rinpoche, I received many initiation teachings. So Rinpoche says the Queen Elizabeth is Pandalhamo embodiment of Pandalhamo, the Dharma protector. From many hundreds Tibetan government, and His Holiness many great lamas, the protector Pandalhamo. Elizabeth is embodiment of Pandalhamo. So during the hard time in London and the countries around London, there have been great peace, happiness. Great peace happened during hard time. So Rinpoche went to see her handstick, which is diamond, in the museum in France. Rinpoche went to see her handstick, which is diamond. Not because of diamond, but because Pandalhamo embodiment. So went to see as like the pilgrimage, like going to see relics or like that. Like that. Like that. So of course, how much the country has peace also depends on the leader of the country, who runs the country. It depends on how much fat or how much merit the leader of the country, the president, run the country, how much merit he has. So depend on that also, how much the country has peace, happiness. So I thought anyway, of course, of course the government does, of course, more powerful, but I thought, because you see, people have more freedom. They can escape from fire. They can do many things. They can escape. Sometimes they couldn't escape, they die. Even the fireman, fire extinguisher, fireman dies also. So they get caught. So anyway, I thought this happens many times. Often happens in America. I don't know, like that many happens in other countries or not, I don't know. But I thought, but not only people, but numberless ants, numberless insects, numberless animals, big animals, small animals, numberless insects, they die. The numberless, they die, can't escape. That. So I thought maybe it helped. Maybe it helped because so many have to die, suffer so much. Unbelievable. So, the main pujas, the medicine Buddha puja, there's an extensive one written by Dalai Lama. It's very inspiring. It's praying for anybody who is suffering. It's really, So anyway, that's the main thing. So, Kapan monastery, then Gomang, there's some cousins, smaller, because Gomang, the college itself, many monks who is too expensive, can't pay all the expenses of puja. So smaller cousins, smaller groups from different countries, the cousins. So I think 2-3 cousins came out good, and then so we order to puja, medicine Buddha puja on the Abatang college. There's raw tongues college, upper tongues college, upper tongues college come out. Then the young Rinpoche to read Dharma Kara Sutra, one each week, 4 times a month. He happily accepted to do. Then the Abtra's house of the Sanghas, nuns, monks are there, Cherishing, who write Prajna Paramita in the real gold, to go in the Maitreya project, which now the Buddha later. So he finished a few volumes, 4th or 50th now is writing real gold, Prajna Paramita, Buddha's words, Buddha's holy teachings on emptiness, the ultimate nature. All the recite Golden Light Sutra. Then the rest, I think, read Golden Light Sutra. Also, but then Sarah also to recite Golden Light Sutra. So that they would divide or things like that. So you see, how much can stop is depends on the method, how strongly the method is done, the remedy method is done, how the obstacle is greater than method. Or you see, the depends that so much difference karma. But at least even from less, even you cannot stop all, but less. That would have so much of a sentient beings for the animals, numberless, the creatures, so like that. So that's the information to help. Yes, we can help, but yes, we can help, but we have to know what can help. We have to, also the people who help also, it also depends on qualities. Perhaps not able to recite, maybe especially the who has more qualities, then they can help more to solve these problems. So in the past, when there was a lot of fire happening where, I don't know where, somewhere, I don't know, I don't remember. So much of fire. Then I thought that time one of my teachers, Rinpoche, was there was much before I passed away. So I thought even, you see, you can bring him by plan to pray when there are fires happening. Lama Tsongkhapa stopped the fire with his clear light, with his subtle mind. Stopped you can conquer, stop the fire by his clear light, subtle mind. One time in Tishida, near in the morning, near one nun's her house, there's a fire happened outside, big fire. So the cooks they bring water from the kitchen to put over. Lama was having breakfast. So Lama didn't move, didn't worry at all, didn't move. And he told me that Lama Tsongkhapa stopped with the clear light, subtle mind, the fire, but I don't know the digital story. But Lama Tsongkhapa did that. So Lama told me that, and he was totally relaxed, having breakfast. Even the people bring water from trying to start fire. So definitely possible that Lama did that. Lama himself also did that. It's possible. Yes, even not only by thinking, your guru, so it's Buddha, but even just in the view of common people's knowledge, he has a realization of clear light. Lama has gained realization of clear light, received teachings, 6 yogas Naropa, from his own Lama private in his meditation room, Dharma many years ago. So immediately put in practice. He developed in the hotel, meditated, and he was able to, his chakras, things able to function. So he achieved realization in the view of even ordinary people, all like that. So, so at that time I thought somebody bring Rinpoche in the airplane to pray with that fire, so that so you can stop. So I thought like that. It was just expressing what I thought. Okay. So I think that's it. Sorry. So I think that's all. Signirva. Signirve. Marmata. Marmata. And Jana Chede. Devayone. Jana. At what time? 8:15. Okay. Well, I thought His Holiness, one His Holiness was in London, of this big gathering, huge gathering. I don't know what it's called. Huge gathering. Do you know what it's called? So His Holiness was invited and gave a few words talk to the people.
Glastonbury Festival.
Nice.
Glastonbury.
Glastonbury. Glastonbury?
Glastonbury Festival.
Glastonbury Festival. Okay. So His Holiness said, only a few words. He said, anger and fear, it's immune system. Anger and fear, it's immune system. So I think then you don't have a remedy to reject the other sicknesses, right? Other sicknesses to reject, to not get. You see? So anger, that's what scientists mentioned. So it's referred. Told people anger and fear eats up immune system. So you need, therefore, or I don't remember the answer word by word, everything, but there's only, therefore, you see, you have to I mean, you have to take care of your mind. I start to say this way. You have to take care of your mind. Therefore, so that's to say, from being impatient, angry, practice patience, remedy, medicine for anger, practice patience. The self-cherishing thought, good heart, medicine, mental medicine, your mind medicine, not somebody else. Your mind, medicine, healthy mind, good heart, to protect you, to not destroy you, your happiness, yourself by self-cherishing thought. The dictatorship mind. See, dictatorship mind happen, control you, using you, abusing you from beginning, not only from this morning, not only from birth, from life before, from beginningless birth. Can you imagine? Abusing you. I've been abusing you. Self-cherishing thought, I've been abusing you from beginningless birth. Not only from this morning, not just on that. Can you imagine? You, I say, misusing you, harming you. Self-cherishing. For that medicine, you need good heart. Good heart. Good heart. Cherish others. Think about others' happiness. Not only think of only your happiness. Renounce others, give up others. You don't care others. Hunger others, not to achieve happiness for yourself. Not like that. That's totally wrong. That's destroying yourself. Destroy yourself. So good heart. Cherish others. Think of others. Concern others. In the daily life. Rather renounce others, careless others, only care yourself. But it's not proper. Not correct way. That's not correct way taking care of yourself. Wrong way of taking care of yourself. You think you are taking care of yourself best, but it's not. Wrong way. By generating good heart to others, cherishing others, letting go of the self-cherishing thought and cherish others who are numberless, not just one, you are one, but others numberless who need happiness, who should be free from suffering. You see? Not just one, numberless, the others. So, you see, even one, even who is more important, you or the other person, even one number. Because his honest often says the others too, because the vote, when you make a vote to president, whoever put more vote, that person wins. So whatever more people want, that's more important. So similarly, others are numberless. regards cherishing, working for I and others, but the others numberless. So everybody wants happiness, do not want suffering, just like yourself want happiness, do not want suffering. So everybody. So therefore, it's going to emphasize working for others, think of others. Yeah, but now I'm talking about you, yourself, and you just want the other person, one. Who is more important? So that one you have to learn. We have to learn that. Huh? 강라 다게 팬다 레와체와 강식이 신님이 린네 재난 신의 담바다와 랍 to anybody whom one has benefited. We have a great hope, you see, to receive help, not harm, help from that person, because you benefited to that person in the past. You see? So now that person, instead of helping, harm you. You benefited before, but you have great hope, you receive help from them. But instead of help, harm to you. 강하다게 팬다를 레와체와 강식이 신디 미리노 쟤는 extremely undeserved harm. 쟤는 even done like that, 징의 담발 따라 practice. Practice that person as a teacher of patience. So you see, the Buddha explained how to practice patience. Guru explained how to practice patience. Oh? You don't get angry to even friends while it's friends. So now they give teaching, but you need to practice patience. Practice. Practice patience is not Buddha. Buddha explained. But practice patience is not with Buddha. Buddha doesn't, you say you don't angry with Buddha, or Buddha doesn't cause you. So one who makes you angry, that is the person, you practice patience. You see? Then what happens? You complete the parameter of patience. 6 parameters, okay? Mind, path, training, complete the parameter of patience. Then you see, from that you can achieve full enlightenment, Buddhahood. From there, you achieve full enlightenment. from that. So this person who makes you angry, who makes you to rise anger, if you practice patience, this person gives you enlightenment. You achieve enlightenment from this person, from that person. You achieve enlightenment from this person. You got to know that. Not only treat your patience, but you see now, go back. You achieve enlightenment from that person. That person gives you enlightenment. If you practice patience, with that person, then that person gives you enlightenment. Like that. That you must know. Can imagine, Buddha has the infinite qualities of holy body, holy spirit, holy mind. Amazing. You achieve all that. What quality Guru Shakyamuni Buddha has, you completely achieve that from that person by practicing patience. Who makes you angry? The benefit, what do you get from that person? Skies benefit. Amazing. So you see that. So getting angry back. I benefit to that person. You should help me, not harm. Then this person, special this. Then smash him. I must smash him. Not taking even 1 second, smash him. So you see, there's a little mind, little thought, only thinking now, not understand all this, not understand the same benefits of practicing Dharma, practicing patience. Then what you get, Lama. That's out of words, you see. Skies of benefit, achieve enlightenment, the person from that person. Unbelievable. So, practicing patience should do right way, because the other person make you to get angry. You see, it might change. It might change anytime. So then you're not angry. You see, opportunity angry is now. So you must practice now. You see, should do now. The other person's mind change. So you know opportunity to practice patience. Understand? Like that, you see? And I say that, you see, even you don't accept reincarnation karma, past spiritual life, reincarnation karma, but still you want happiness. Still you want, even non-believer, still want happiness, still want the harmonious in the relationship, family. So, therefore, if you want happiness, harmonious in the relationship, you need to practice patience. If you practice patience, even the other person doesn't practice patience, you practice patience. If your husband or wife or whatever doesn't practice patience, but at least you practice patience, there's more peace, more happiness, more harmonious. Or even you don't believe reincarnation karma, because you want happiness, you need to practice patience. If you want harmonious, good relationship, then practice patience. No, that's I'm just giving an example. So similar, good heart. If you don't believe reincarnation karma, but you want happiness, you want your longing happiness. So that your longing happiness. The other person needs longing happiness. So you need to practice patience. You need to practice good heart. Not always being so selfish. No. Then other person gives you, other husband or wife or girlfriend, boyfriend, easily give up you. Other person vomit, other person, no. Other person feel nasty. Other person feel you nasty. What? Nasty? And so, ugly. Even the body is very beautiful, but the mind is very ugly. Selfish, very only your happiness. Don't care others. Or then other person soon don't want that. They're like garbage, you see. Don't want. You have to understand. And then you see, they can be somebody very ugly looking, but very good heart. The other way around. So, then you see, his one often says, content mind. So, too much desire, too much want this, that, too much, never, no peace. You don't have any peace anytime. So much. The problem goes on. No peace, happiness. So content, this is enough. Whatever is enough. Contentment is only often. It's so important. So the people, the young people get involved in drugs. You see, then parents are friends suffering. They can't do anything. They can't help. No control of the children, their children. Even they don't want the children and drugs, and they don't. Then they interfere the education. Normal education can't do that. Just like can't do. I don't know how to say. Totally wasted. Even can't do normal education, normal things. Not what general people do. Can't do. Totally wasted your life. So that's due to no contentment, due to mistake, due to not having contentment. You see, there's something renunciation, contentment, the drugs. Drugs. So that's one example. But you see, that's many other examples. The young people, the old people, then alcoholic. Not even contentment, alcoholic. Contentment is enough. Not even that thought. Then you destroy yourself, you destroy the home, the family. Then the car accident. unnecessary problems. Oh, unnecessary problems. All that goes on like that until die. Instead of life is used to bring peace, inner peace and happiness. So that to you and others. By contentment. You see. Then it's known as the ethical life. Emphasize ethical life. So, yeah. So anyway, that's enough. Then also, yeah. You see, that's also so practical. I mean, so mind medicine. That mind is good, your own mind. So you make your own mind healthy, you make your own mind medicine to solve those problems. Okay? So everything that. So then you are able to fear and the anger, or then doesn't eat because you are strong, so cannot eat your immune system. So there's immune system is strong, so it can protect you from the disease. So like that. Yeah. So then he's on that emphasize very much, you see. So life is spent so busy, you see, to get the object, desirable object for the five senses, you all of that. Then never casually, you see the six senses to bring happiness, inner happiness. You don't do that. You miss out that. And then whole life you spend only to achieve happiness on the five senses. Then you see you never get happiness. All the problem, or dissatisfaction, so like that. You see, if you have $100,000, then $10,000 or the million, 100,000 million. If you have a million, you want billion. If you have a billion, you want a zillion. If you have zillion, you have a trillion. Then I don't know. Then I don't know the numbers. So goes on like that. The desire, if you follow the desire attachment, no end, no satisfaction. Like that, you see. So in the world, people, in the past, they used to advertise in the mental magazine, not mental, sorry, advertise in the American magazine, who is the most successful person in the world. So, several years they did that, but then they stopped. So they put that means that year who made the most money. You see, they put in the magazine, they advertise. So there were, I don't know the name of the person, but it was a long time ago. That person made most money in the world. In the world, yeah. So then it talks about that person's life at home. Then the person's life is very disordered. everything was so messy, he described. And so scared to come out because he'd been kidnapped and many problems. Because of the people know that he's so wealthy, so he's so afraid to come out. So he didn't have freedom to come out to enjoy. So he's so afraid to be kidnapped and many problems, yeah. So, so messy. His inner life is so messy. Oh, you know. So there's no happiness. There's no happiness at all. So messy. Even though met most money in that year, but just that. So anyway, so person who has zillion dollars, however, is more dissatisfaction. So you try to get everything what you want, desire in the world, but you see, instead of being content, then more dissatisfaction. Not happy. You tried, but it didn't make you happy. Not content, didn't have satisfaction. Only gained more dissatisfaction. That's unhappiness. Like this. That's how it is life. You see. Therefore, you see, if you don't know Dharma, if you don't meditate, if you don't know Dharma, if you don't meditate, if you don't practice a good heart, if you don't practice contentment, that's the problem, you see. That's the problem. So, if you read, more that kind of more books, you know, you see real story of rich people, then you will learn. You see, then you will learn. So like that. Sorry. So you see the mistakes of the not practicing renunciation, the contentment, satisfaction. You see, all that. You see, all of that. Sorry. How much time? I just to start, just to start tonight. I think so many people have anxiety. It's a fear, yeah? Anxiety means fear. Huh? What?
Kind of. Salon.
Huh?
Salon.
Salon.
Salon nazanda. Like wind, Tibetan wind disease.
Room.
Anxiety.
Wind disease, we call in Tibetan language, wind disease. Enlightenment. So many people have kasar. In Washington, with touching there's a mango tenzin, he do consultation. Learned psychology and consultation. So I asked him, what's the problem that most people have? So he said, enlightenment. Anxiety. Huh? What? Anxiety. So anxiety is one thing, but you see, so much of that, it's come from basically it comes from the attachment to this life. Not come from wisdom. No. Not come from loving kindness, compassion. No. Not positive mind. It not come from positive mind. Not come from patience. No. It comes from the desire, grasping, clinging this life. And also depression. Millions of people of depression. All come from that. So the Karature, if you practice patience, if you practice a good heart, it's only cherishing I, day and night, all the time. When I can be one, when I can be happy, when I can be happy, like Tibetan said, Om Mani Padme, Om Mani Padme. When I can be happy, when I can be happy, when I can be happy. Instead of saying, Om Mani Padme, Om Mani Padme. I think many of the older mothers, Tibetan, they recite Om Mani Padme for all the sentient beings. I hear their prayer, I listen what they pray. For all the mother sentient beings to be free from samsara, to each one, they pray. All those old mothers, those who don't get started deep Dharma. Don't get started like you, many of you study, text Tibetan is Dharma. None of that. Even they can't read Tibetan letter. But they recite Om Mani Padme for all the sentient beings. Can you imagine? Could you? Can you imagine Om Mani Padme Hum, one word, I mean, not one word, sorry, 6 syllables. Thinking all these sentences, numberless helpings, numberless sankalpas, numberless animals. Numberless animals means that ordinary people cannot see underneath the earth, inside the mountain, tiny insects, ordinary people cannot see. You know, when you walk in the grass, those so tiny flies jumping away. So much flying in the sky, when you see through the sunbeam, certain places. But when there's no sunshine, you don't see the sunlight. Unbelievable. So different insects, all of that. They answer them, the different universe. There are numberless universe, and scientifically mentioned as well as Buddha. So numberless answers. Then those are from then numberless human beings in different universes, numberless universes. So you say that Om Mani Padme Hum, think all sentient beings to be free from suffering, to achieve enlightenment. Receive a benefit what sentient beings receive. Numberless sentient beings in this realm, they receive the benefit. The older mothers, they recite, they pray like that. Oh, that is unbelievable. So, Kasure. So, what I'm saying, if you practice you practice a good heart, patience, unity, contentment, as one says, these positive things. You see, all these things. What makes a good human being in the world? That you bring peace, happiness in the world, from your family, then your country, the whole world. You know, besides yourself. So I think if you practice these things, good heart, all that, then the depression, much less. Depression, the anxiety, all less, much less, so much less, depending on how much you practice. You see, depression like this, you know, depression, certain hours, like for example, whenever it turns out morning, then you get depression. You didn't have depression before, night before, but whenever the morning comes, you have depression. Or whenever the sun sets, the evening time, whatever happens, the depression comes. Oh, there's one depression like this. Many depression is due to a culture, basically, you need so strong desire to this life, and you want something you didn't get. You didn't get. So you see, strong desire to this life, want to get something not happening, so like that. You see, come from that. So there's a reason, or you can say, you can explain. But some depression, certain hours, it's sad. It didn't depend on some reason like that. I mentioned others, but as the sun set in the afternoon, depression comes. But didn't depression before that. Oh, in the morning, the depression comes. I saw in the text. Why there's in the past life. You see, during those times, sexual misconduct. So, a result of that, in the depression, in that time, whenever that time, then depression comes. So I saw in the text that. So, of course, then what you do, not only being upset, no, you only stay upset, no. Then what you do is you purify. The remedy is what you should purify the past negative karma. Then you are trying to abstain from that as much as you can. Oh, that, you see, not just being sad, I'm this, not that. Sorry. I'm talking like child. Sorry. Sitting here. You see, so you purify past nikrama. You do the practice of purification as much as possible. There's so many types of purification. The Vajrasattva, the Tattva Buddha, very powerful. By practicing one time, Tattva Buddha practice, it purifies very heavy negative karma, kill the father, mother, arahata, kill the arahat, cause blood to Buddha, disunity among the sanghas. Those are very, very heavy karma without break. Even other negative karmas without break, larger ones, they have to wait a long time. Then the heaviest karma, other the very heavy karma, with the heaviest to good, but other this get reborn. In the number 8, they held number 8 in your namne, inexhaustible hell. So even this, for the eons, even this world, but your karma is not finished to be in that hell realm, number 8. Then you get born in another universe. Then you experience the number 8, the hell realm there. Oh, like that, you see? Until your karma finishes. So by reciting Tattva Buddha, you see, during the conversion, just one time, they recite that one time doing well. Not just playing tape recorder, not like that. It's no thoughts, not that. Reciting well, then you see those 5 heavy negative karma without break to wrap in the other karma, so get purified, totally get purified. This Kasuri I wrote to Deputy Dharma to Rinpoche Dharmasala. Why Lama Tsongkhapa did not say Vajrasattva many numbers, but why Tattva Buddha did so many Tattva Buddha with procession? So Rinpoche answered. Rinpoche said, your question is like kaja, like somebody give order to do. What's like that? Rinpoche said, this. But Rinpoche said, if you recite this one time, well, then purifies 5 the very heavy karma. All they get purified, just even doing one time. That's why Lama Tsongkhapa did procession, many 100,000 procession. I thought 700, but many, much, so much. With the touch by Buddha, the recitation. So that many. The most powerful one is I mean, those who listen Dharma. I mean, those who true refugee Buddha, they can understand. So, by pleasing the Guru, but by pleasing the Guru, by pleasing whatever whatever pleases the Guru, that's the most powerful purification. That's the most powerful purification. Because the Guru is the most powerful, then numberless Buddha, then numberless Buddha. Like you see the outside people compare your parents as a more powerful object to create merit if you serve them, if you serve them, say much greater, unbelievable merit you collect in purification. And then ordained sanghas, even the ordinary, not who have direct perception of emptiness, just ordinary sangha, monks, nuns, then they say unbelievable the serving them, unbelievable merit you collect in purification, much deeper, stronger. Then you see the Arya beings who has wisdom directly perceiving emptiness. Directly perceiving emptiness. So, serving them, all the unbelievable powerful merits in the purification. Then the Arahats, then numberless Arahats, one Bodhisattva. Numberless Arahats, one Bodhisattva. You see if you serve or so unbelievable, most powerful purification, collect merit. Then numberless Arahats. Then numberless Bodhisattva, one Buddha. Then you serve one Buddha. Most unbelievable purification, collect merit. Then numberless Bodhisattva. Then now numberless Buddha, then one Guru. And you serve, then wow, the most powerful purification and collect most extensive merit. Most extensive merit you collect, most powerful one Guru, then numberless Buddha. So therefore it's like this. So so this by pleasing the Guru, that's the most powerful purification. So even you see, so then you try abstain from those negative karmas. So you see, this is the way to do, not just that stay abstinent. No, you try to overcome. So that's the way to do it. Not just think only suffering, then leave it there. No, You don't think to be free from suffering. You don't think that. That is the harm. Also like that. Anxiety, or the depression, all that. So even of course, the karma. You see, everything is karma from the karma, past karma. Yes, what is the reason? There's no reason. Just comes whatever, like that. So okay. Okay. I thought I began something, but now it's time to end. Okay. Okay, we break. How long? 15 minutes. Break. Okay. Thank you. No.